Right, folks, this is a good one. Not on my desk today. I'm just trying to show you the sheer awesomeness of this piece. This is the Power Master, or should I say Godmaster Overlord, released 1988 in Japan, but was released in Europe in around about 1991, I believe. 1990, I think. Got that bit here. It's impressive, I tell you. Obviously a double Power Master or Godmaster. You got Lord Mega there and Lady Giga there. I thought I'd start off with this base mode because I knew I probably wouldn't get it right. I mean, I can't even get it all in frame because it's that epic. This is just so damn impressive. What I didn't know until I got it is it actually has a little car. So, I mean, it looks ridiculous, but still, you can fit one of the guys in there. Yeah, I mean that's about it. You can do that. That's about it. It is the same size as Black Zarek or Scorponok. You want to split atoms there? See what I did there? Science joke. This is Lord Mega, and this one is Lady Giga. I'm sure they didn't really have different names in the US when they were released because I think the ship had pretty much sailed there. So let's see what we got here. So off we go on this epic adventure. So yeah, right there. See, there are the legs, and as well as the tank that will lead up to his gun. The only bits missing from this are the missiles that can fire from the gun, but that's not really important. You got the base there. That will just open up without falling. Well, you get the idea. I won't do it. But and the little satellite dish and whatever that thing is, and the ramps. They like the ramps and more epicness there. So let's begin with something simple. Where shall we start? I think we shall take these away and we shall attempt to make this workable. So all these bits here, they're just, you can see they can just connect to his arm, or his hand at least. Like I said a minute ago, that does come out like that. But putting it back in is bloody difficult. There we go, without breaking it. So yeah, there's a gun piece that will just fold back into place. Rather similar to Countdown, the base. Fold those, and you can see that the wheel wells there. They will fold in. Just make sure I have got it on camera. That all, yeah, that detaches anyway, but we'll get to that. So, if we go, yep, turn around. Those bits will just get there 1 minute. Just so I'm not leaning over it. Yeah, so this to, where is he? Where did I put him? Yeah, this is the Mega Jet. I did have to look up the names before I actually got it wrong. So that's Lord Mega. And like all Power Masters, or God Masters I should say, will fit in there comfortably, hopefully. Just post that down, and that is the first bit done. Hang on. Yeah. So that is the Mega Jet, and I tell you that is mega because it is huge already. And it's not even complete yet. So we shall leave this here for a second, and you can just see the, obviously, the only thing wrong here is got his wheel well is sticking out there, and it's you know, you can't move it, but you get what you get for that. I mean, this was expensive. It wasn't cheap, okay? And the wheels there were just for his legs that we'll get to later. I mean, it is impressive. More so than the Titans Return one, which you'd think the later ones are more of an improvement. And the Giga tank, what are they thinking of? Folds in, that's his handgun, so we take it off. Oh, no, there you go. Move that ramp in. This is going to look epic when it does. They like their bases. They like things coming out of their bases. This is actually bigger than the God Jinrai figure. Now here's where it might go belly up, because I can never get this in properly without, you know what, I'll do it so instead. Hopefully, yeah, we go. And Lady Giga, I think, yeah, Lady Giga. That's gonna hurt her hips in the morning. Right, that will just fit there. What it should do. The only problem is, obviously, you can't turn it around. Oh, you can't turn it around. At least the gun barrel goes up and down, at least. I mean, this is 1988, I think. Hey, it says on the... don't know if you can see it. Takara Tommy, or Takara Hasbro at least, 1988, made in Thailand, believe it or not. In the cartoon, you could see that they actually connected as they flew off. This doesn't get that luxury here, unfortunately. But as you can see, these two just... it's awesome, you know. And, right, the bit we're all waiting for. I shall take these off. I mean, just get a good look at this too, anyway. Looks pretty cool. Like I said, 99% complete. And let's put them out of view here. Alright. Where shall I begin? You know what? I'm just going to level up this bit. Because he's getting taller as we go along. Right, so don't be alarmed. That bit comes off, he says. With ease, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, I forgot it's all of it. And I guess that bit can just stay there. But great for its age. His head actually can turn around, I guess, like that. Bit of dust. Right, those legs. Just the hands will pop out. Now you're going to see something awesome in a minute, because when I put Mega in, just watch that bit. I spoiled the surprise, didn't I? And Lady Mega, no, Lady Giga, whatever her name is. Yes, the only problem with these little components, that they never seem to want to fit in properly. There we go. Right, yeah, those will come out. I mean, imagine walking around with that coming out your stomach, okay? Yeah, these just put them there so they don't actually waffle anybody. Just put them out to look more epic. So that is part 1 of this epic adventure. So yep, out they come again. That's not really needed anymore. His feet will come out. So that's the left leg, obviously. And these ramps that you saw a minute ago, I think I got the right one. No, I haven't. Yeah, so you see those two will just connect onto there. You can see that socket there. That will just on that one. Same again here. If I found the foot. Same again. Well, yeah, that is looking epic. So epic, in fact, you can't even see it properly. Bear with me. Right, so we're almost there. I mean, these are all bits you don't really need. That gun, which unfortunately missing here, is bullets, so just put it in there. Just have him just aim it at the floor for now, and just make sure those are up. Now, in all fiction that I've seen, his jet mode, I mean, you can even open that up for some reason. Can't really fit anything in there, but because that's where they mainly are. That's obviously turns around for the base mode. Now this bit of, you can see they've got sockets on both sides, but like I said, in all fiction, in all representations at least, it always seems to be on the left side. And I think it acts as some kind of a weapon. I think you might fire it or something like that, but don't quote me to that. Let's get him posing really good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I paid a lot for it. This is something I found even after I bought the knockoff version of Black Zarak. And even after I got Black Zarak, I ordered the Generations Select Black Zarak. And like I said before, G1 Overlord and the knockoff Black Zarak are roughly the same size. But the Black Zarak from Generations Selects and Overlord from Titan's Return, there is a complete size differential. The Overlord looks really tiny compared to him. Get a good look at this awesomeness thing. You can see the socket for the Power Master, which they all seem to have. So yeah, there seemed to be less Power Masters or God Masters on the Decepticon side than Autobots. Seems a one-sided fight. That's a weird little car. And just to show off again, there's the instructions. Not really needed. You can tell about 1990. So this might be the European version. I mean, this is all. I mean, if you know your stuff, then you don't really need to look for instructions. You're just showing you how they all. What the hell is that? What even is that? No, anyway. From the Master Force manga, at least, I think. I mean, don't quote me to this. These two here, Lord Mega and Lady Giga, were apparently found at the bottom of the ocean, so Devil Zed retrieved their bodies and made them Power Masters. They're called Power Masters in the US, but they're called God Masters in America, Japan. Yeah. anyone who's been bored to death by my channel knows that I like Master Force. And there's tons of characters on here about Master Force. Most characters, or at least 99% of characters from Master Force, were part human, apart from Quick Switch, who was called Six Knight, who was apparently, sorry it gets weird, who was Six Shot's son, which I'm not even going to go there to explain that. And then God Jinrai, they're actually the human names, like God Jinrai and Lady Lightfoot and Ranger and stuff like that. This is a figure of epic proportions. I'll just show you how big it is. Compared to Titan's Return. Dusty Titan's Return, by the looks of it. Yeah, I gotta say I like G1 version better. I guess you can really fit any Godmaster in there, but we'll stick to what we know. And these bits will not fold up unless you take them out. So Power Master's always a weird gimmick. This was 1988, so I guess they were really clutching at anything to get over, because there were more toys in the market back then, and they needed to change their gimmick, I guess. The robot in disguise, and I keep saying it, robots in disguise motif was really worn out at that point, so they needed something different. And just got Metroplex behind me. I just want to show you just how big he is compared to Metroplex. Like I said, he's more or less the same size as the Black Zarak figure, which at some point I'll get into as well. You can see the annoying wheel well that just, yeah, you're stuck with it basically. But I think I've covered it all. This was super expensive. I mean, for its age, it looks really cool. I mean, normally you get yellowing there. I mean, there is a difference there, but I think that's more or less grey. These bits here. But Overlord is one of those epic characters from Master Force, and I'm sure he's been covered in different generations of comics over the years as well. And I think I've covered everything I need to cover. Nothing that I can think of right now, but if you're not thoroughly bored by this, like and subscribe and hit that like button, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more there will be plenty more over time. And thank you for watching, and that's it, I think. Bye, folks.